Okay, so what is to twist? Okay, I hope you can use this as a plug and play method for your own lesson on WhatsApp. So to twist is actually TTWISS, but to pronounce it easier, okay, let's just call it to twist. Okay, so T stands for trigger. I will get into detail of each and every one of these. Think, write, signal, and finally send. Okay, trigger, think, write, signal, send. Okay, this technique will help you to be more efficient or more systematic in carrying out your teaching and learning on WhatsApp. Okay, so this is a guiding instruction that I posted in my WhatsApp group with my students. Okay, you can copy and paste this if you want to. Okay, so what I did was I put these instructions in the WhatsApp group. Okay, it reads, please read the instructions carefully and practice proper netiquette during our learning session. Okay, step 1, I will give either a picture or document, note or audio and throw a few questions for discussion. That is step 1. Step 2, you or the students will be given the time to digest and think before you can start giving your responses. So this is instructions to your students. Okay. Step 3, type your responses in the dialog box. Okay, as an alternative, you may also give this instruction. Okay, draw your responses on a piece of paper and snap a picture of it. Upload it into the dialog box. Do not click on the send icon yet. Okay, do not click on the send icon yet. So let it be in the dialog box, but do not send it. Do not post it to the group. Okay, step 4, I will give instructions for you to submit your responses with a 3, 2, 1 countdown method. Okay, and step 5, once I said now or send, you may click on the send icon and submit your responses to the group chat. Okay. Additional instruction, please do not interrupt at any times unless there is an urgency. Only I, which is the instructor, can use the bold function for you to easily identify me in the group chat unless otherwise stated. So this is the first instructions that I give to my students before I begin my lesson using WhatsApp. So prior to the lesson, so now you have your WhatsApp group. Okay, you have posted that in your WhatsApp group. Okay, so now you are ready to start your lesson. You have to take your students' attendance. Okay, let's say for this class STE 3701 group 1. Okay, after giving the instructions and taking some time, I told my student, okay, firstly I'm going to take your attendance. Please write your name and your metric number. Okay, this was in 2017 when the culture of copying and adding to the list have not started yet. So that is why they do it like this. Okay, so they give their name and metric number. So this step helps the student to gives the tone that, okay, I'm serious about my class. This is a class. I'm taking your attendance. Okay, so this helps to curb the issues of academic dishonesty. All right. Okay, and then let's get to the first. We will start to twist. Okay, we will start to twist. Okay, the first step is to trigger the students. Okay, you can trigger the students by, giving pictures, or you can also upload audio file, post it in the WhatsApp group, a PDF document. But I would suggest giving pictures because pictures are faster and easier to transmit in the conversation. Okay. The next step after trigger is think. All right. You let your students think. Okay. You can tell the students, okay, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to digest and think about this, and then write your responses. What do you think about this picture? Okay, what does this picture tell? So you can ask that kind of question and then you let the students think. Okay, the next step is write. Okay, write. So after they are given the time to think, they will start writing or typing in the text box. Okay, but they are reminded that they cannot click on the send icon yet. Okay, this is the send icon. So do not click on the send icon yet. So they can write or they can draw. These are some examples of what my students draw, and then they take pictures of what they have drawn. Next is giving signal to the students. All right. So you will start to tell your students, okay, get ready to submit your responses in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then you put 3, send, 2, 1, and then you finally tell your students to send. So this is the signal that your students is waiting for. Okay, so they will send their responses all at the same time or simultaneously. All right, so this is send, the final step. So I'm going to show you a video on how a simulation of how TwoTwist is applied in my classroom. Let me see. I'll try to turn off the laser pointer. All right. I'll play this video again. Right. So let's start from the beginning. Okay, so trigger, that is the first T. I give a picture and then give some questions to the students and ask the students to think, give a signal to the students, then ask the students to send. So the students submit their responses simultaneously. All right. I know this may look kind of overwhelming when students submit their responses simultaneously, but actually what this step, the final step, is trying to do is we want to help to curb the problem or the issues of academic dishonesty. You know, nowadays on WhatsApp, when one person wishes happy birthday on WhatsApp, on a WhatsApp group, the other tend to copy and then paste and send it again. So it's just a culture of copy and pasting everything. So we do not want that to happen. We really want to make sure that the students really think, they really do it themselves. We want to see that students put their effort into this teaching and learning process. We want them to participate. So this is the least that this method can offer so that students will not tend to copy one another's work. Okay.
Pictures or answers, okay, but rather focusing on answering the exams. Jadi these are also an option in Putra Belas that you can do. Boleh attach jawapan, attach gambar and things like that as part of answering the question.